Welcome to MT Football, guys. What's going on? It's your boy Tills. I'm joined here with some of my friends representing Chelsea. You know what it is. Come on.
My MT brothers talking about the new Chelsea kit and the new Liverpool kit. You know the new Arsenal kit's fire. You know we came with it this year. And just like how we're coming for the title, guys, it's an Arsenal year. Watch the space. What you guys got to realise, Liverpool can spend all the money that they want this year. Chelsea can spend all the money that they want this year. But if you don't have the ability and the skill level players to deliver, you ain't gonna get the trophies. That's why Arsenal's taking it this year.
Zav, just to remind you, brother, I think Arsenal lost about a few hours ago. And their previous player Pepe scored against them. Gotkizu played and he done jack shit. I thought I'd just throw that in there. But yeah, Arsenal kit looks decent, man, for a loser.
Brother, a minor setback for a major comeback. Remember, the season ain't started yet. This is pre-season game. So, we're allowed to have the little hiccups now, because when it gets down into the real time, that's when we'll be showing our real strength. And thanks for the compliment on the kit. We appreciate that coming from a Chelsea. Can't have a fantasy football team, brother, and not have none of the Gunners in there. Come on. Be fair, be fair, be fair, my bro.
I said it to you earlier. I'd rather have you up front, Till, than Gokeres.
Yeah, it's looking like a long season for Arsenal. That's like full team out and you get whacked through two and fucking Danjuma is scoring on you as well as Pepe. Yeah, peak. Another thing as well, don't mean to change the subject, but I don't know if you guys saw Newcastle, I think they left one of their countries that were doing their season in. I think it might have been somewhere in like Asia. Imagine one of their players, Matt Target, yeah, they left him in the country. They forgot he wasn't even there, bro, and they flew off without him. Poor Geezer got left stranded. This is big Newcastle Premier League. Now everyone's making Home Alone memes and that because they forgot about him and flew off.
He'd be all right, bruv. He's on about 100 bags a week. I'm sure he'll find himself all right. Long may that continue. I hope it gets worse for them. Not gonna lie, last two seasons, Arsenal had me scared, man. The season before, or was it the one before that, when they were like 12 points clear? I thought, oh my God, they're gonna win the league. That was bad times, man. I'm so glad they never won it.
No, but still, I've never heard of a big football team and club like Newcastle forgetting their player is not on the plane and leaving them. When I saw that, I could not breathe. I was I swear to God. But surely we can all agree now. This has to be Arteta's last chance. There's no more phases. It's gone too far now. He's got his striker, maybe not the most ideal player, but like there's just this has to be his last chance. If he doesn't deliver, he has to be sacked. This is gone too far. Like, and right now, I'm not gonna lie, Arsenal. It looked like they're regressing. They're getting worse. It looks like. Yeah, I know. I would be worried if I was an Arsenal fan. I think Arsenal get top four, but I just don't think they're near Liverpool and stuff. But who knows?
I actually agree with you. If you look at it, it looks like Arsenal's taking a dip. I mean, shocked to be honest to see how they're performing in their pre-season games. I know pre-season doesn't really matter, but you should be showing some sort of magic in them certain situations. Like, you've been off of football for how long? You should be trying to give your fans some entertainment, man. Like, at least try and win a game. And that Gyökeres looks terrible. He looks terrible. Yeah, I wouldn't be too excited if I was an Arsenal fan.
Don't worry about us Arsenal fans, Tills. We got it covered. We're making the mistakes when we're allowed to make the mistakes in the pre-season. We're preparing ourselves and getting ourselves ready for the Premiership, for the Champions League. So now the little hiccups that you're seeing will all be worked out, and we're doing it at the right time. At the right time, we're doing it. The transfer window's still open, so we will be having new players that's going to come and make a big difference to the squad. Watch the space. All you Chelsea fans, Liverpool fans, etc. You all better watch the space.
Oh, but Zav, you got to understand what I'm saying, brother. Like, you lot been saying this for the longest, man. You ain't won a major trophy in how long, and you never won Champions League. So what are we actually waiting for? For you lot to come second place, which I think you will not even get second place this season. I honestly believe Chelsea will finish above you guys. Just don't think Arsenal's that good. I think all your players are overrated. I think that because there's so many of you fans, your fans gas so many players up, which just spreads like butter, and everybody thinks 4 or 5 Arsenal players are world class when they're all actually just mediocre. The only decent player you actually have in your squad is Saka, and even he ain't all that.
It's basically like this for us right now with Arsenal. New players, new season, new energy. So with that new energy, we have to build a new chemistry. So we're ironing out all the little bits and pieces from now to get the chemistry where it needs to be for the season. So we're fully in agreement with everyone saying we're not doing too well pre-season. Fair enough. 4 games, 2 wins, 2 losses. Yeah, fair enough. But watch the end result when the Premier League starts. Put money on it, we're going to finish above Chelsea this year. I'm telling you, Tills.
Ideally, you should finish above Chelsea, chemistry-wise, manager experience. The squad that you've had now and built in these last 4 or 5 years with Mikel Arteta, I mean, you lot should finish it above us, but you're Arsenal. And with Arsenal, it's always the same old story, unfortunately.
Arsenal's going to get their act together, and we're going to get our act together real fast. I can promise you that one. I can promise you that one.
You know what, Zav? I rate it. I respect the belief, It's quite inspiring. But I look at facts and I look at stats and etc. etc. And what I'm seeing right now, Chelsea will most likely finish above Arsenal next season. And yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen to Arsenal next season, but I don't see anything good happening from them. Don't see them winning any trophies, nothing new. You might get third or fourth maybe, but even that's a bit of a funny one.
Me personally, I think Arteta has up until January. If Arsenal ain't firing on all cylinders by January, he's gone. You can't be at a top club like Arsenal not win nothing in 5, 6 years, man. That's unacceptable. As much as they're my rivals, bruv, they are a big team. That's it. They're a big club as well. So, yeah, I reckon this is his last year for sure. You better come up with something good this year. Even the FA Cup he won, I'm sure that was Unai Emery's team, weren't it? He joined I know he never started that competition from round 3. I'm sure he never.
Arteta's not going nowhere. You know why he's not going anywhere this season or even next season? Because what we're going to deliver, We're building a chemistry and we're building a flow. And that's what we're in the process of doing as we speak. The talk is soon going to be over because the league's going to start and we're going to get into action. And the football is going to be doing the talking, not just a load of mouth talking, this and that. Nah, our football's going to do the talking.
My brother, I promise you this from now. If he ain't firing on all cylinders, yeah, the fans ain't going to have him there, bruv. Half of your fans have turned on him already. How many of your fans want him out now, bruv, already? I ain't gonna lie, he's changed Arsenal around. He bring you lot from 7th, 8th into like where you are now. But fans are fickle, innit? Like they're only gonna be happy for a certain amount of time finishing second, and then they want to win something, man. Arteta has to deliver a Carling Cup, FA Cup minimum this year or he's gone, I promise you. I can bet anyone anything they want. Fuck Arsenal, man. I hope you win nothing and he gets the sack tonight, bruv. That's what I really hope, but it's not going to happen.
But I can tell you a player that will be leaving Arsenal, and that's Fabio Vieira. He'll be leaving. But goodbye, You don't need him in our squad anyway. Yeah, I can agree with you of that. Fans ain't that happy that we're finishing second and finishing in different positions where we're not winning the title. But like I said to you, we're getting the chemistry right. We're getting the squad right. and we're coming for titles this year.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Goodbye. He ain't really no first teamer for you. I don't even think he's either good enough for Arsenal's squad, to tell you the truth, bro. But let's just see, innit? You Arsenal fans, you Arsenal man been crying out for a striker. You got your striker. Let's see if he delivers. Just know though, bro, the Prem ain't no Portuguese league, bruv. He's come to the biggest, baddest football league in the world, bruv. Prem's the best in the world by far. Anyway, man, I can't talk about Arsenal no more, man. My stomach's hurting. I feel sick.
You can't talk about Arsenal no more because you know what's going to happen. Yeah, it may not be no Portuguese league, but they said the same thing about Ronaldo years ago when he came to the Premiership. So watch the space. Watch the space and see us get titles. And that goes to my whole MT squad. Watch us get the titles. Watch us get the titles.
Bro, not every player's Ronaldo. Many men have come from Portugal and failed, bruv. Don't think because you found the one shining star in Ronaldo that come here and done it. Yeah, fair enough. But not every player's Ronaldo, like I said, bro.
Forget Arsenal and forget Liverpool. We got some breaking news here. Fabrizio Romano has just reported that Nicolas Jackson and Chelsea will be parting ways this month, and it absolutely breaks my heart. Talking about strikers, an Arsenal striker, yeah, I think Nicolas Jackson's a much better striker than Götze, and he would never be able to put up the amount of goals that Jackson has in his Premier League debuts, his Premier League appearances. So let's see how this goes.
Bruv, for 80 million that you want for him, I'll personally put him on my back and take him wherever he wants to go, mate, with his suitcase. 80 million for Jackson. That's daylight robbery.
MT Football, one of the most exciting football shows on the web. Make sure you check out the next episode.